Hello again, everyone. This is Jeff Smith. Welcome to Story Time. Are you ready to hear another story? I have another one for you that is full of action and drama. I hope you enjoy it. This is the story of William Tell. Are you ready? Listen carefully. Relax. The story of William Tell takes place in Switzerland. I think all of you know Switzerland for skiing and Toblerone chocolate. But a long time ago, Switzerland was not a free country. They didn't have the freedom that they have now. And I'm going to tell you the story as to how they got their freedom and how they were before. A long time ago in Switzerland, the whole country was ruled by a tyrant named Gessler. And he was a very, very strict and cruel tyrant indeed. He made the people's lot a very bitter one. They were very unhappy with Gessler. They had an extremely hard life because of this tyrant, this leader of the land. He was very strict. What he used to do, actually, in the town square, he had a pole put up. He had a pole put up in the town square. And he put his hat on the top of the pole. And he said that every man who came to the town square, so the town, the middle of the town square, every man who came to the town square had to bow to the pole with his hat as a symbol of respect. So in the town square, Gessler leaving his hat, that was to show respect to Gessler himself. So every man who went to town square had to bow. But one man would not bow. And his name was William Tell. William Tell went straight up to the pole, and with arms folded, he laughed at the pole. Now, when Gessler heard this, he was very angry about this. And also, he was afraid, because if one man could laugh at the pole, if one man could laugh, then other men would one day try to rebel against Gessler. They would go against Gessler. And he could not have that. So he thought of a cruel plan to bring William Tell's own skill to grief. You see, William Tell was a very famous hunter who lived in the mountains, and no man could match him with a bow and arrow. So, arrow and bow. William Tell was the best in the land. No man could best him. So Gessler thought how to use William Tell's skill to bring him grief, sadness. So Gessler ordered his men to take William Tell's boy and bring him to the town square. They tied up the boy and they put an apple on his head. Apple. They put an apple on his head. Then Gessler called William Tell to the town square, and he told him, I bade you to shoot this apple on the boy's head with only one of your arrows. Not two, not three, one arrow only. So William Tell was very upset because this was his son. So he begged Gessler not to make him do this. Please, would you make me kill my own son? And Gessler said, say no more. You must do this. Shoot one arrow and knock the apple off your son's head. If you do not do this, my men will kill your boy. So William Tell, without another word, drew the arrow and placed it in the bow. He fit it into the bow. But he was very nervous. What if the boy should move? What if his hand should shake? What if the arrow did not follow true? What would happen? But even still, William Tell fit the arrow, he aimed, and he fired. The arrow whistled through the air and struck the apple fairly in the center. Center means middle. Struck the apple fairly in the center, and it flew off the boy's head. So, and the people cheered William Tell. Yeah! They cheered for joy. And so, William Tell's boy was let go. But as William Tell turned to leave the town square, an arrow fell from his cloak. Gessler picked up the arrow, and he said, "Fellow, what would you intend to do with this second arrow?" And William Tell said, "Tyrant, the second arrow was meant for you if you had hurt my boy." And there is a story, not long after this, that William Tell actually did kill Gessler, and he made Switzerland free. And that's the end.